we've seen all sorts of interesting challenges at Vino and in all my businesses. And you've got to remember, at times you're the darling of the startup world, or the media, or, your team, or whatever, and at other times you're just not. And you're going to have people say nasty things and write nasty things that are untrue or true. And you got to face those. So I think you just get better perspective as you get more experience, and the things that you need help or reminding of, you don't need later on.
It's I was actually going to ask you about how you do step outside your comfort zone with your speaking. So I'm grateful that you spoke about that. But it's really interesting where you mentioned the idea of sometimes you're the darling and sometimes people are just out to get you, or, there's just so much negative commentary. How do you deal with that? How have you learned to deal with that?
I think through experience, to be honest, because I've been both and everything in between a few times now. So it's easier because of that experience. I think also with age, you don't really care as much, to be honest. It impacts you less just because you don't really care as much. You don't get as excited by people thinking that you're amazing, and you don't get as impacted by people thinking that you're not. And I think also, as you get older and have more experience, you realize that it's not really that important either way, to be honest. Like, the people you care about, obviously you do the right thing. I think there's a saying, keep your side of the street clean. There's something along those lines that I've heard someone say to me more recently. I was like, keep your side of the street clean. And as long as I'm doing the right thing, I'm doing what I think is best for myself, the team, my family, and those that I care about, and my community of mofos, then I'm okay with that. And you can't control how people feel. You can't control what they say about you, and you can't control how people react or perceive that. So, it's kind of one of those things. I'm much more comfortable now that I'm old